watched my recent video on the Manitoba Reptiles Breeders Expo, you saw me interview a table called Obie's Worms. Now, I invited Obie's Worms out because I think they're doing something really amazing, and I wanted to see what my skinks thought of their worms. But we're gonna chat a bit with Obie's Worms and find out what they're doing, and then we're gonna try some feeding and see what the animals think of this tasty new food. So let's get going. Hey there, I'm here with Sarah and Greg's behind the camera, and they're here from Obie's Worms. Obie's Worms is Halifax-based, and they came out to the Manitoba Reptile Breeder Expo to show us what they're up to. Sarah, would you tell us a bit about Obie's Worms?
Yeah, so Obie's Worms, we're striving to be a zero waste and sustainable company. So we take in that pre-consumer organic waste, stuff that never hits the shelves in grocery stores, and spent grains from breweries. We feed those to the Black Soldier Fly Larvae, which actually grow 8,000 times their size in 10 days. So they're a pretty phenomenal bug, but they also produce tons of calcium and tons of protein and phosphorus and a lot of vitamins that are just great for your reptiles and even dogs and people if you really wanted to.
Yeah, so you guys, right now you have a smaller facility and you've just gotten into a big facility?
Yeah, so right now we're at our pilot facility and we're building our new mega facility. And so there we'll be producing about 25 tons a day.
Yeah, 25 tons a day of Black Soldier Fly larvae from 100 tons a day of organic food coming in, organic waste coming in.
That's insane. That's a huge amount of food. And it's not just for lizards. You guys are selling the larva because reptile people love the larva, but you're also selling the dried food and the powdered food.
Yeah, so anything that we don't sell as live feeders to your reptiles and geckos and things like that, we then dry out in our dryer, and we either grind up or leave them whole dried for birds, and chickens love them, or then we create a powder which then goes into pellets for either sustainable salmon feed. The powdered ones will go towards dog foods, cat foods, and just creating a better sustainable protein for all of these animals that need these calcium requirements as well.
That's fantastic. Yeah, the Black Soldier Fly larva is, I think, one of the most calcium-packed insect, right?
Yeah, they're 9,000 parts per million, whereas your alternatives are your crickets, which are 14. So a pretty substantial ramp up, and nothing really compares to the calcium and protein in the Black Soldier Fly larva.
That's so cool. So I'm really looking forward to giving some to some of my pregnant skinks because they go through a lot of calcium, and I supplement with extra calcium powder. But if I can give them a food that they're really enjoying that's just rich with calcium already, that to me seems like an amazing food for pregnant skinks. So we're gonna go ahead and give some of my skinks some worms and see what they think. Let's go.